Hi everyone. So I had some thoughts today. I watched a clip of Justin Trudeau condemning all of the acts in Ottawa, condemning the people for being there, condemning the one or two odd incidents that happened with statues that were pretty much immediately corrected by other people in the crowd who were actually there for the peaceful protest with all the truck drivers. What he's not focusing on is the fact that there's over 1 million people there, Americans and Canadians from all across the entire continent, who are sick and tired of the way he's acting. And then he talks about domestic terrorism and labels them basically as domestic terrorists. They've had accounts frozen, so they have harder time getting access to funds and gas and food and supplies. And what he's not mentioning is, personally, as far as a domestic terrorist goes, I'm not sure if I would call the people in protest domestic terrorists, considering there's been no real damage, no looting of shops, no one's been killed, no one's been shot, hurt, and the little bits of this very minor defacement of property was corrected by the people in the crowd. Or would a domestic terrorist be more, say, the person in charge of the country who everyone is sick of, who over 1 million Americans and Canadians have gathered to say they want out, and he in turn has put mandate after mandate and rule after rule, forcing everyone to conform, forcing everyone to go the way they want, or else you'll be labeled as a violent person. You'll be labeled as an enemy of the country, even though the entire country would like to see him stand down. Personally, a leader who subjects people to experiments and in the drugs, to all the greed and the corruption in the big pharma who are creating these medications that give people more problems, so they need more medications, and in turn he gets returned back to office through large bribes and all kinds of money laundering, using the media, using the police, and using the bureaucracy and the infrastructure of the country to contain and imprison the people there, giving them basically only the illusion of freedom. You're free to do what you want within the bounds of all of the bureaucracy that governs the government, that continues to put and maintain the greed and corruption of the politicians, of the Trudeau, of all of the many people that take advantage of the system and the fact that it's been designed for over 100 years since the founding to exploit the people that are working for the country by the people who are in charge of it. That seems a whole lot more like a domestic terrorist than people gathered in protest over that. Let me know what you think.